Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the AI Fringe. My name is Justin King, and I am a director at Milltown Partners, the convener of the AI Fringe. Now, if you haven't come across Milltown before, we are communications and policy advisors based in London, New York, San Francisco, Brussels, and Dublin. Although AI has been with us for decades, over the last 2 years, we've seen the conversations and the debates surrounding AI evolve and rapidly accelerate with every new development. Now, as advisors who are supporting our clients figure out where they fit into this new landscape, as personal and professional enthusiasts who are deeply interested in the topic, and as people who care about the world that we and others live in with AI, it is great to have this opportunity to benefit and learn from the insights and expertise generously offered by those who will speak here over the next 2 days. Now, alongside being a director at Milltown, I get to be your host, again, for the Fringe, and it is truly my pleasure to be here with you for the 3rd edition of the AI Fringe at the British Library's Knowledge Centre. As a third-time host who has been here from the beginning, I have spent a lot of time reflecting on the journey that the AI Fringe has been on since our first event in November 2023. It's been so encouraging to see this community, made up of diverse representatives from civil society, academia, industry, government, and the public, continue to grow. But that's not the only thing I find encouraging. Number one, this community, including everyone in this room, has continued to choose discussion and collaboration in this forum and on this topic. No doubt, this is a recognition of our mutually held desire to create a safe and positive future with AI for everyone. Number two, because we have so many people in this room representing different organizations from different backgrounds and different walks of life, the potential of where this conversation can go is endless. This can only be made possible by our collective imaginations and the uniqueness of everyone in this room. And number three, I'm very pleased to say that the AI Fringe is no longer just a London-based community. The Fringe's first international program has already kicked off in Paris, alongside the AI Action Summit that is happening at the moment. Now, as I've just said, we're not the only conversation happening in Paris. The AI Action Summit has welcomed delegates from around the world that will be discussing some of the most important developments in AI this year and what they will mean for the future. In 2024, we saw AI adoption and integration continue. Record spending on AI infrastructure by both corporations and governments, the release of DeepSeek, ongoing discussions surrounding AI governance, ethics, and equity, and at home, we saw the UK government release the AI Opportunities Action Plan. There are many topics indeed for the delegates in Paris to delve into, from the next edition of the International AI Safety Report, to sustainability in AI, to creating AI in the public interest and in the way that artificial intelligence is shaping geopolitics. Meanwhile, here at the Fringe, we will expand on this conversation, building on the key themes from the summit and hot topics in the UK, like the future of work, open source AI, public services, and AI in the creative industries. Now, there is a packed agenda both here and in the Elliott Room, which is across the foyer and around the corner, with presentations, detailed discussions, and sharing of expertise and insights from our exciting lineup of speakers. Now, among all of this, I really hope that everybody in this room has an opportunity to meet somebody new. Everyone, as I said before, has a unique perspective to add to this conversation. And personally, I'm really looking forward to the opportunities that I have to chat with each and every one of you, to get to learn something that I can take forward in my day-to-day life. Now, before we get started, some housekeeping notes. Exits are at the front and the rear of the theater. Please turn off your mobile phones or put them on silent before we start our program. Sessions taking place here in the auditorium are live streamed, And every session taking place both in the auditorium and the Elliott Room will be recorded and published to the AI Fringe YouTube channel, so you can rewatch the events here that occur over the next 2 days. We invite you to join the AI Fringe conversation on social media. Our X, or formerly Twitter handle, is @AI Summit Fringe, and our hashtag is #AI Fringe. We're also on LinkedIn if you search for the AI Fringe. And finally, if you are interested in taking part of this community outside these events, we will be sending you an email with some information on how you can do that. Thanks in advance for supporting our code of conduct. It is very, very important to us, and it is listed on our website. Now, that's enough of me. On with the program. For the last year, the French government has been a valued partner to the AI Fringe in the lead up to the AI Action Summit. In particular, French officials have been close collaborators and excellent guides as the Fringe has made its first international foray to Paris. It therefore gives me great pleasure to introduce our first speaker to the stage to give this year's AI Fringe opening remarks, the French ambassador to the UK, Her Excellency Hélène Duchêne.
Bonjour à toutes et à tous. I heard that you were speaking about me. Bonjour, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be here at the British Library once again to open the now traditional AI Fringe organized by Milltown Partners. Today, at this very moment, close to 100 heads of state and ministers are gathered at the Grand Palais in Paris for the final session of the AI Action Summit hosted by France and co-chaired by France and India. It's an historical moment, and the first time that so many countries, tech companies, experts from all over the world engage on the potential of this transformative technology. It comes at the right time as we see the pace of AI transition accelerating everywhere, and we measure the urgent need to address key questions that our countries and societies are going to face in the coming months and years. This is why leaders are going to focus today on ambitious deliverables covering all the topics of the broad and inclusive agenda of the summit. AI accessibility to reduce digital divides, AI openness and transparency to protect safety and trust, AI innovation to avoid market concentration, AI development to shape the future of work and economic growth, AI sustainability to protect people on the planet, AI governance to promote coordination. To be more specific, and as the summit is focused on action as its name indicates, let me highlight two particular important deliverables that will be announced today. The first one is the launch of a coalition for sustainable AI. We are going to launch a collaborative hub to give visibility to concrete initiatives for making AI beneficial to our environment goals. Led by the French government, in collaboration with UN Environmental Programme, UNEP, and the International Telecommunication Union, ITU, this coalition aims to bring and keep the environmental impacts of AI on the agenda of international discussion. Many governments like the UK, South Korea, Kenya, and Germany already support the Coalition for Sustainable AI, while numerous corporations, NGOs, associations, and research organizations are welcome to take part in this hub. I would like to thank the British administration for its support on this deliverable, as well as the Royal Academy of Engineering, a British actor which has already joined this initiative. The second major deliverable to be announced today at the closing session is the AI Foundation. This initiative will set up a global platform, an incubator that will provide financing and support, but also compute for non-commercial use, talent, and collaboration to concrete AI initiatives on projects around the world. The Foundation's ambition is to shift the AI ecosystem towards public interest, fulfilling the goals defined on the Global Digital Compact of the UN, and to address digital divides. It's a co-construction approach with public and private stakeholders. The Foundation will therefore support a diverse number of flagship initiatives in several domains such as public health, open source model, and data banks sharing. This is for the substance. Its ambition is challenging, but we are convinced that the absolute need to raise this question when AI debates may derive internationally in the highly competitive environment that we all know well. It's really important to do that. But the AI Summit is also innovative in its method, putting inclusivity and interdisciplinary dialogue at the heart of the preparation of the event itself. In the run-up to the summit, businesses, researchers, and civil society organizations helped create deliverables within the working group, while a steering committee made of 30 countries was kept constantly informed of progress in preparing the summit. In addition, 85 written contributions from all continents have been submitting to feed the AI Action Summit work, while the call for proposed projects received 770 proposals. It has highlighted the importance of reinforcing the diversity of the AI ecosystem. The summit in itself highlights these efforts toward increasing inclusivity. The political sequence today will close a full week of events around AI opportunity. First, a scientific days at the Institut Polytechnique de Paris on February 6 and 7. Cultural events all over the weekend in Paris to demonstrate that AI and artists' creativity are not mutually exclusive. A civil society day yesterday at the Grand Palais, bringing together more than 1,000 companies, think tanks, government, and civil society organizations. I thank those of you in the artificial intelligence sector who were involved in the working group, who submitted written contributions, and who took part in the call for project. The British AI ecosystem, of which you are part, has been particularly active on the road to the summit, and I'm sure that the dynamic will continue in the future to strengthen Franco-British ties in the field of AI. I'm sure that many of you and many other British actors will take part in the Coalition for Sustainable AI, the AI Foundation, and other deliverables for the AI Action Summit. To conclude, let me express my personal hope that this international event and what will follow will be an opportunity for the French and AI ecosystem to strengthen their ties. My warm welcome to Milltown partners for organizing this wonderful event, which highlights the French AI Action Summit here in London, and thus raising its profile and enabling it to succeed. I'm sure that the different panels on one table of this third AI Fringe will be absolutely fascinating, as much as the discussion that currently take place at the Grand Palais. I wish you a very pleasant day at the AI Fringe, and I look forward to the next AI milestones to follow on our commitments and continue to take concrete action aligned with a sustainable and inclusive AI. Thank you for listening to me.